Hi, it's Mike Pangia, and today we're going to make roasted peppers. Now, it looks simple, but it tastes delicious. It tastes marvelous. It's nothing like the factory-produced roasted peppers that you can buy in the supermarket. The ingredients are simple: red or green bell peppers, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, some slivers of garlic, and a tiny bit of salt, and you're done. The trick with making perfect roasted peppers is to burn the outer skin, to char it actually. And the neat thing is it'll turn black and burn like crazy, but the flesh underneath it remains undamaged, soft, cooked, and delicious. The idea of blackening the outer skin is that it allows you to just slide it off, slip it off the pepper, and leave just the tasty flesh beneath. Now, before you cut your pepper vertically, I want to show you the optimum place to slice it. You see the creases? You want to get your knife lined up between two opposite creases as best you can. Now, these two aren't exactly opposite, but you can put your knife a little bit to one side and catch them both. The reason is, when you look at the membrane inside, it'll be much easier to trim it if you cut it this way. The membranes are now exposed in a way that they can be easily trimmed. You can easily remove the cluster of seeds as well as the stem by placing your thumb behind the seeds and twisting them out. Pressing each half pepper down with the palm of your hand, flattening it out makes it much easier to cook, whether in a roasting pan, on a burner, or on a grill. I'm claiming this as my original idea. I've never seen anyone else recommend flattening the peppers this way. The first way to roast our peppers is over a gas flame directly. Now, I'm using tongs. I got hooked on here. And since I have a stove with several burners, I can get another pepper started over here on the other one. I'm starting on the inside of the pepper. I'll let that cook up a bit, and then I'm going to turn it. Let's see how the first one looks. That looks pretty good. We could do the back. Now, what we're looking for on the shiny side is to get the thing completely charred. Here's our objective: blackening the outer skin of the pepper. As an alternative to cooking these on top of the stove, you can use your broiler. And this will work even for an electric stove, an electric broiler. Fill up a roasting pan with your peppers. I start with them with the inside facing up. It's not really important which way you do it. Into the broiler they go on the top shelf. And we'll let them go until they start to basically burn. Okay, they've been in here for a few minutes, and I've checked on them, and I can see that they have seared around the edges, so I'm ready to turn them over. And let's get the skin side done. Back they go. I've had these in the broiler for 5 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh, nicely charred. We're done. So that'll give you a guide. 5 minutes seems to be the right time. As each of these is sufficiently charred, I throw it into this food storage box, which I have a cover for, and the steam helps to remove the peel later when we're ready to skin them. While we're waiting for our peppers to cool off, let's prepare some garlic. I would say we're going to need, maybe 4 cloves sliced up. I hope I can grow some garlic in the future that has bigger cloves. I hate the little ones. Kind of a pain in the neck. Okay, there's 3. We could start with 3. I like to cut the root end off first before I smash them. I think it makes the peeling go a little easier. So let's see what happens here. I think I've shown you all the smashing before, how we do that. What smashing does is it breaks the skin of the garlic so that it comes off easily. Okay, what I want here is thin slices. Once the peppers have cooled enough to handle, you can start taking the skin off. The way you do that is using your thumbs to put some pressure on and slide it off. It comes off pretty easily. Just giving a quick wipe with a paper towel to take off any of the loose charred bits that'll come off easily. I don't mind seeing them. They're a reminder of our rustic background in this kind of dish. But I don't want it covered either with them. So I'll give it one quick wipe down before the end to get some of the chips of that charring off, clean them up a little bit. Don't worry, they don't affect the taste. Okay, let's dress it all up. We're going to put a generous couple of pinches of salt. We're going to put in the garlic that we sliced up earlier. And we're going to put a splash of olive oil on it. Now, we'll stir it up to get all the peppers coated with the olive oil and the salt and the garlic. Get everything evenly distributed. And I think we're ready to go. All right, I'm going to scoop the finished product into a mason jar. And that, my friends, is it. There they are, beautiful roasted peppers, garlic and olive oil. You know, the Cajun people in Louisiana have a combination of ingredients they call the Holy Trinity. It's celery, onions, and bell peppers. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking we Italians also have a Trinity. It's garlic, olive oil, and a little salt. Maybe it's a stretch to call that a trinity with just the salt added. Anyway, it appears in so many of our dishes because it's so good. And that's the case with these roasted peppers that I've presented today. They're really, really good. I hope those of you that have been following along and have made some of the dishes I've recommended are beginning to have some faith that I don't present anything that's not really, really good. And these peppers are really, really good. Please trust me and make them. It's not hard. It's pretty simple. Make them, enjoy them, let me know how they turned out. Anyway, always a pleasure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.